Okay, George. So today we're going to be just talking a little about your previous history. So I'll be asking you some questions about just your past and your current situation and any symptoms you want to talk about, and then we'll go over a little bit about your past emotional history. We'll talk a little bit about your family history, and then we'll go over substance abuse, development, um, and then I'll end by asking you just some questions to assess um, your current lifestyle. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So let's start with your current symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask, I'm just going to go through this list, and then you can say none, mild, moderate, or severe.
Okay.
Okay? So depressed mood.
None.
None. Appetite disturbance.
None.
Sleep disturbance.
None.
Elimination disturbance.
None.
Fatigue, low energy.
Mild.
Mild. Okay. Psychomotor retardation.
None.
Poor concentration.
None.
None. Okay. Poor grooming.
None.
Mood swings.
None.
Agitation.
None.
Emotionality.
None.
Irritability.
None.
Generalized anxiety.
None.
Panic attacks.
None.
Phobias.
None.
Obsessions or compulsions.
Mild.
Mild. Binging or purging.
None.
Laxative abuse.
None.
Anorexia.
None.
Paranoid ideation.
None.
Circumstantial symptoms.
None.
Loose associations.
None.
Delusions or hallucinations.
None.
Aggressive behaviors.
None.
Conduct problems.
None.
Oppositional behavior.
None.
Sexual dysfunction.
None.
Grief.
None.
Hopelessness.
None.
Social isolation.
None.
And worthlessness.
None.
Guilt.
None.
Elevated mood.
None.
Hyperactivity.
None.
Dissociative states.
None.
Somatic complaints.
None.
Self-mutilation.
None.
Significant weight gain or weight loss.
None.
Okay. Concomitant medical condition.
None.
Emotional trauma.
None.
Physical trauma.
None.
Sexual trauma.
None.
Emotional trauma perpetrator.
No.
Physical trauma perpetrator.
None.
Sexual trauma perpetrator.
None.
Substance abuse.
Mild.
Mild. Okay. All right. Well, that was the first section. How do you feel about answering these questions?
Fine.
Do you feel comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. So now we'll move on to emotional and psychiatric history.
Okay.
Have you had any prior outpatient psychotherapy?
No.
Has any family member had outpatient psychotherapy?
No.
Prior inpatient treatment for psychiatric, emotional, or substance abuse?
No.
Has any family member had inpatient treatment for psychiatric, emotional, or substance abuse? And then, are you on any psychotropic medication? Okay. Well, that was our first page. Has any family member used psychotropic medication? All right. So now we're going to move into your family history.
Okay.
So first we're going to talk about your family of origin.
Mm-hmm.
So was your mother and father present during all of your childhood, part of your childhood, or not at all?
All of it.
Are they still married?
Yes.
Okay. So no stepmother, stepfather. How about brothers and sisters? Do you have any of those?
2 brothers and a sister.
2 brothers and a sister. And then were they present during your entire childhood, part, or none?
All.
Okay. And your parents are still together.
Mm-hmm.
Are they both still alive or
Yes.
living? Okay. What's your father's full name?
Adam Luke Costanza.
What's his occupation?
He's retired.
Okay. For his education, did he go to high school, college?
High school.
High school.
Mm-hmm.
And his general health?
It's in good state.
Good state. What's your mother's occupation?
She was a nurse, but she's retired now too.
And her education?
In college.
College. And her general health?
It's in good state as well.
Okay, so describe your childhood family experience. Was it outstanding, normal, chaotic?
Normal.
Normal. Did you witness any or experience any physical or verbal abuse?
No.
Okay. Age of emancipation from home. What age did you leave? Did you move out?
20.
20. Any special circumstances? Did you move out for college or
After college?
Okay. So your marital status?
Mm-hmm. Married.
Married. And how long have you been married?
22 years.
22 years. Okay. So I'd say you're currently in a serious relationship.
Yes.
Relationship satisfaction. Are you very satisfied, somewhat, dissatisfied, or very dissatisfied?
Very satisfied.
So name all of the people that are currently living in your house.
It's just me and my wife, right?
Wife?
Yes.
And her name is... Was it Lisa?
Yes.
Okay. And her age?
46.
She is your wife. And then you have 2 children in college,
Mm-hmm.
right? And their names were Luke and Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
And they are...
20. Luke is 22. And Ashley would be 18.
18. Okay. Male and female. Can you describe any past or current significant issues in your intimate relationships? Are there any?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yeah.
Are there any past or current issues in your immediate family? No? Okay. All right, so now we're going to move into your current medical history. So how would you rate your current physical health? Is it good, fair, or poor?
Good.
And what is your doctor's name?
Dr. Williams.
Okay. And his phone number?
899-0000.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a current psychiatrist?
No.
Any medications? No? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to ask you if there's a history of any of the following diseases in your family, okay? Tuberculosis?
No.
Birth defects?
No.
Emotional problems?
No.
Behavior problems?
No.
Thyroid problems?
No.
Cancer?
Yes.
Okay. Mental retardation?
No.
Heart disease?
No.
High blood pressure?
Yes.
Alcoholism?
No.
Drug abuse?
No.
Diabetes?
No.
Alzheimer's?
No.
And stroke?
No.
Okay. Is there any other current health problems? Okay. Do you have any current allergies?
No.
Any serious hospitalizations or accidents? No? Okay. So now we're going to talk about substance abuse or substance use. So for your family, has any of them had any alcohol or drug abuse?
No.
Okay. Or how about substance abuse? No history?
No.
Okay. And then has your family had any treatment history, like inpatient? No? Okay. Substances used. Are you using any alcohol?
Every now and again I have some.
Every now and again. Okay. How old were you when you first had a drink?
18.
18. And when was the last time?
Like last week.
Last week. And you said you're 40.
42.
42. And you said, how many drinks would you say you have a week?
3.
3. And how much? Are they small cans?
Oh,
big
just cans.
Just cans. Okay. How about amphetamines?
No.
Barbiturates?
No.
Caffeine?
No.
Cocaine? Crack cocaine?
No.
Hallucinogens?
No.
Inhalants?
No.
Marijuana?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. First use of first age?
About a month. Oh, be 42.
42. And that was about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
How many times?
Just once.
Just once. And then the amount?
It's a small.
Small. Okay. Any nicotine?
Nope.
PCP?
Mm-mm.
Prescription drugs?
No.
Okay. And then the consequences of the substance abuse. Did you have a hangover?
No.
Seizure?
No.
Blackouts?
No.
Overdose?
No.
Withdrawal symptoms?
No.
Medical conditions?
No.
Tolerance changes?
No.
Loss of control? Sleep disturbances?
No.
Assaults?
No.
Suicidal impulses?
No.
Relationship conflicts?
No.
Binges?
No.
Job loss?
No.
Or arrests?
No.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to get into some of your developmental history.
Okay.
So were there any problems during your mother's pregnancy?
No.
So I know you might not know some of these questions, but was your birth normal, difficult, cesarean?
Normal.
Normal. Do you know how much you weighed when you were born?
No.
No? Okay. As an infant, did you have any feeding or sleep problems?
No.
Or toilet training? Okay. So when you were a little kid, did you have any chicken pox or measles or?
I had the chicken pox.
You had the chicken pox? Okay. How about rheumatic fever, whooping cough, scarlet fever, autism?
No.
Ear infections, allergies, injuries, lead poisoning?
No.
Mumps?
No.
Diphtheria?
No.
Pneumonia?
No.
Tuberculosis?
No.
Mental retardation?
No.
Asthma?
Yes.
Asthma. Okay. Developmental milestones. So were any of these delayed? Sitting, rolling over, standing, walking?
No.
Controlling bowels, sleeping alone, dressing self, or engaging peers?
No.
No. Emotional behavior problems. Drug use, alcohol abuse, lying, stealing, temper.
No.
Repeat words of others, not trustworthy, hostile, indecisive, or immature.
No.
Okay. And then distressful, extreme worrier, self-injurious, impulsive, or easily distracted.
No.
Okay. All right. We've got one more page, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then the last part of that section, did you have any problems feeding yourself, speaking words, speaking sentences, or controlling bladder?
No.
Tolerating separation, playing cooperatively, riding a tricycle or bicycle? Fire setting, hyperactive, animal cruelty, assaults, or disobedience?
No.
You must have been a good kid.
I was.
Bizarre behavior, self-injurious, tearful, daydreams, lack of attachment?
No.
Poor concentration, sad, breaks things?
Poor concentration.
Poor concentration. Okay. So your social interaction, would you say it was normal, isolated, shy, alienates?
Normal.
Normal. Did you have any inappropriate sex play, domination, or acting out? Okay. And then intellectually, would you say you were normal, high intelligence, or learning problems?
No.
Normal. Did you have any authority conflicts, attention problems, or underachieving?
Some attention problems.
Attention problems. And then did you have any mild retardation, moderate, or severe retardation?
No.
Okay. So what's your current education level?
College.
College. Do you have any other developmental problems or issues?
No.
Okay. So your socioeconomic history, and this will be kind of the last section we talk about today.
Okay.
For your living situation, would you say it was adequate, homeless, overcrowded, you're dependent on others, or it's dangerous, or dysfunctional?
Adequate.
Adequate. For your social support, would you say you have a supportive network, a few friends, substance use-based friends, no friends, or distance?
Supportive.
Supportive. Sexual history, heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, currently sexually active, Currently sexually satisfied.
Hetero.
So any of the others?
Currently sexually active.
Okay. And would you say you're satisfied or dissatisfied?
Satisfied.
Age of first sexual experience?
19.
19. Age of first pregnancy and fatherhood? 22. History of promiscuity age or unsafe sex? No. Okay. Employment. Employed and satisfied, employed but dissatisfied, unemployed.
Satisfied.
Satisfied. Do you have any coworker conflicts or supervisor conflicts or unstable work history?
No.
Were you ever disabled?
No.
Were you ever in the military?
No.
Okay. Your current financial situation, do you have any financial problems?
No.
And are you in debt at all?
Okay. Not yet.
How about poverty, impulsive spending, or relationship conflicts about finances? Okay. Legal history, do you have any legal problems? So no arrests or court-ordered treatment or jail time. Okay. So now we're going to talk about culture. What would you say your culture identity is? Do you have any religions?
Christian.
Christian. Okay. Are there any cultural issues that? Okay. Are you currently active in community recreational activities?
Yes.
Informally active?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you engage in hobbies?
Yes.
Okay. Do you participate in spiritual activities?
Yes.
Okay. And then can you describe your activities?
All of them? Okay.
Just
like sports, hunting, fishing, and active in the church, like different activities we do.
Okay. All right. So that was got your history. Now I'm going to do a couple assessment questions.
Okay.
So some screening questions I have are, how are you sleeping?
What? Good.
Good. Do you have any trouble falling asleep or waking up? How is your energy level through the day?
Good.
How would you say your appetite is?
Good. Okay.
How do you feel most days?
Energized.
Energized?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Are there things that worry you a lot?
Sometimes.
Okay, like, can you give me some examples?
Having kids in college, I kind of worry something about paying for it and making sure they're always safe there and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, those are definitely causes of concern. Do you feel the need to do something over and over until it's perfect?
No.
Okay. Are there ever thoughts you can't get out of your head?
No.
Okay. Have you ever felt someone was reading your mind or making you think things?
No.
Have you ever had a dream that was so intense that you weren't sure if you were asleep or awake?
No.
Do you think your eating habits are unusual?
No. Okay,
what is your current weight?
215.
215. What's the most and least you've weighed?
I would say 220 and 200.
Are you concerned about your weight?
No.
Do you ever find yourself suddenly doing something before you've really not had a chance to think about why you're doing it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Does money burn a hole in your pocket?
No.
Have you ever had so much energy you couldn't sit still?
No.
Have you ever not slept for days at a time? When you enter a building, does everyone turn to watch you?
No.
Have you ever done something unusual?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So those were our questions, and thank you for answering them so honestly.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to discuss about anything we touched on today?
Not today.
How do you feel about
Good.
about those questions? Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.